There was a woman who called me from Florida for a reading, and I didn't, before she called, know who she wanted to connect with. But what I always do before a reading, before the phone call or before the person comes to meet me, is that I take time to calm down and sort of turn off my brain as much as I can and send out my thoughts and kind of get the connection started if I can do that before the person even gets there. And it's not uncommon that I would get some information before the person even arrives. In fact, as an aside, I once got 3 or 4 identifiers that the person I was doing the reading for couldn't say what they were, didn't make any sense. Turned out they were for the person who was coming the next day. So that was kind of crazy. But anyway, when this woman, whose name is Lisa, called me from Florida, I took time before she called, and I just got one image, and it was like a black and white line drawing from a cartoon in the newspaper of a heavy middle-set woman with a big swoosh of red hair. And so when Lisa called, I said, okay, before we go into your reading, let me just mention that I got one image, and just in case it's for you, let me describe it. So I told her what it was. I said, does that ring any bells for you? And she said, well, the only person I can think that might be would be my cousin Tracey, but to be honest, we weren't really that close in life, so I don't see why she would be wanting to talk to me after she passed. Of course, she did die yesterday. And so I said, okay, wait a minute. And I said, okay, sent out the thought. I said, okay, Tracey or whoever's sending me that image, can you give me more information so we can tell who this is that we're connecting with? And it was kind of crazy. I got the precise same drawing, only this time, instead of a big swoosh of red hair, the lady in the picture had a huge swoosh of like bleach blonde hair, whoosh, and she was wearing a bright purple dress. And when I said that, Lisa just laughed and she said, oh, that is definitely Tracey, because she was a beautician. And every time I ever saw her, her hair was a different color, and she loved purple. So that was very cool. So I said, okay, Tracey, thank you so much for letting us know you're here, and is there anything else that you want to share with your cousin Lisa tonight? And so as I received a message, Tracey began just talking to Lisa and saying, when you get done talking to Jan, I need you to call my mom and tell her thank you for all the love and support she gave me through my whole life. Tell her she's the best mom in the world. And tell her I finally quit smoking, which I thought was hilarious. And afterwards, when we were talking about the reading, Lisa said, well, yeah, actually, that's what Tracey had died of. Just the day before, she had died of lung cancer following decades and decades of smoking. And Lisa said that even to the very end, her mom was begging Tracey to stop smoking, and by then Tracey was saying, Mom, I'm dying. It really doesn't matter. But here was Tracey coming from the other side to tell her mom, I finally quit smoking. I love it.